cafe. They told me, honey is the one who serve this every morning cappuccino.
I believe that okay. No.
Always the making. But you need to make sure that you step with the foot that you've rocked back on. So it goes back. That's it. And then step forward on it. That's it. And then just make sure that when you step around.
The Hurricanes, you don't want to leave there.
Staying there also.
No, in the summer I go there.
Staying there also.
In the winter I go there.
就碰着了，就碰着了。
Really like this area. And this are nice view. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's nice.
It's outside. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. Oh. Could you do something for the kindness for fun? Yeah. And I have this idea, but at the beginning it was falling down, falling down, falling down.
It's still falling down sometimes.
So something when you, oh, here's let me. I only have one size. That's why we use this.
Stand clear of the doors, please.
We've got milk in yours.
Between us. 3 years ago.
Much better.
Regina?
You know, called 老太 just instead of saying oh 老太仔得咩？ You see, they are cold.
This is a friendly reminder that as a part of Celebrity's Healthy at Sea protocols, the wearing of face coverings is required by all guests here in the theater. We appreciate
I'm not a stranger to the dark.
Stand clear of the doors, please.
Thank you. Enjoy breakfast.
Không phải chứ我少用腦咋，使咩？
Yes, I hope to see you, Madam Pati. Sorry.
Thank you so much. Safe travel. Hi, ma'am. Hello. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Safe travel. Thank you.